Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ultimate Server Rumble.
Cut. Welcome, everybody. This is a UHC that's been a month in the making, but we managed to get everybody here on the day. Well, almost everyone. Am I right, guys? This UHC for us is a bit of a special one because it is literally a server rumble. There are 10 of the finest survival multiplayer servers, and we're all going to battle it out with a team of 3. Some servers don't have a full representation, so they've got a couple of stand-ins. So, for example, Full Stack over there, Shane Corner over there. But as a whole, we all have a team of 3, which is really nice and balanced. So I'm going to go through a couple of server rules and stuff that you should know, and then we'll get the game underway. Okay, guys? Cool.
So what I will say first of all is this map has been pre-generated, but usually in these kind of UHCs, when everybody gets teleported, there is a little bit of lag to start with where people can't like punch trees and stuff like that. That's perfectly normal. It will subside. Please don't get mad at me in the chat. Because it happens and it affects me emotionally, okay?
I don't suppose you've preloaded the nether, have you?
No. I don't know. Ask Voodoo Beard. He will know because he made this UHC pack. Everyone clap Voodoo Beard. Yay, Voodoo Beard.
Doesn't work, we know who to blame.
Yeah, I didn't think about the nether, so that's going on my note.
When 10 people go in at the same time.
Yeah, we will know when.
For the 1.13 version, I'll put that in my notebook.
So yeah, there will be a little bit of lag, but it is normal. We may not even get lag, but I'm just telling you just in case. So in terms of the map is 3,000 by 3,000. So it's 1,500 from 0. So you can go to 1,500 or you can go to minus 1,500. Like it's 3,000 across.
Okay.
The border will stay that way for the first 60 minutes of the game. So you've got an hour where it's stationary. And then over that next hour, so up to the point where it's 2 hours, that border will shrink from 3,000 by 3,000 to 300 by 300. So it's still a reasonably big area, but there is 10 teams here, and there's probably a high likelihood that there's going to be 3 or 4 teams left at that time. I hope. We do have some dark horses here, though. So yeah, that starts shrinking at 60 minutes. So basically at the 3rd episode marker, that's when you know. What I will say about the shrinking speed, because some people panic about this, if you're mining in a straight line, it's not going to catch you. But if you're mining up in a staircase, it's going to start catching you up. It's that sort of speed, okay?
Right.
Me.
Is that with an iron pickaxe or with a stone pickaxe? Or...
That's with an iron pickaxe, yeah. If you've got a diamond one, you'll slightly start getting away from it. So yeah.
Shrinkage with my fist.
That leads me on to my next point, essentially. So, strip mining as a whole, you all know what strip mining is, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's where you take your clothes off when you're mining naked.
I was going to make the same
Strip mining as a whole is not allowed in the UHC. We have to do something called staircasing, and that's essentially where you go up and then go back down, just to make it fair. And this is a 2-hour UHC, and it is also cut clean, which I didn't tell any of you. So that's a little additional surprise for everyone.
What does that mean?
So, thank you for that nice little segue. Cut clean essentially means that when you mine iron ore or gold ore, it automatically smelts it for you. When you mine a gravel block, it gives you flint. When you mine a sand block, it gives you glass.
So if I want to make a house out of gravel, I'm screwed.
Sand.
No, yeah. You can still, but you can do it with torches. You do it with the torchway, so you can still get gravel. If you kill an animal, so for example a cow, it will drop the cooked variant of the food. So just some little sort of shortcuts. So it speeds up the game a little bit, so you've got more time to gather resources and fight and stuff like that. So in terms of the staircasing,
The rule with the staircasing that I like to implement is if you are going to mine and staircase, you staircase up to Y32 and then back down to Y6. So that's like the levels you have to staircase at. If you can't mine down to Y6, for example, if there's like a lava pool, you can just go back up when you hit that lava pool, if that makes sense. The only instance where you're allowed to dig in a straight line is if you are running from the world border.
What about if you like hear water or a cave or something?
So
you dig
you are.
towards the sound.
What we generally say to that is if you can hear it and you can dig within your 5 blocks reach towards that cave, then that's acceptable. But digging any more than that isn't. So you got a staircase towards a cave essentially.
Okay.
Make sense?
The staircasing thing does sound quite complicated because it's like, so we have to go up, we have to staircase up the 32.
Yeah, let's say if you get down to
32.
Let's say you get down to Y6 and you're like, right, I want to start mining now. You got to staircase up to Y32 and then staircase back down to Y6. You can do it in a straight line or go in any direction you want. Just you can't dig in that straight line at Y12 or whatever.
That's going to make finding ore impossible, surely.
It makes it more difficult, but you find a lot more caves. Honestly, Jan, I've done hundreds of UHCs with staircasing. It gets you more than enough ores, I promise you. Okay. Plus, you have a team of 3, so you're all doing it. So, plenty of opportunities, and it's over 2 hours as well. Okay, in terms of potions, level 1 potions are allowed, but level 2 aren't. So you can't make a level 2 strength potion. Additionally, no regen potions. So you can still get gas tier, and if you get one, just chuck them away, basically. Or you can keep it as a trophy if you want. Just don't use it in a potion.
What about instant health?
Crystals.
Instant health is allowed as long as it's level 1.
Can you make ender crystals and fight the dragon and all that?
If you want to do that, be my guest. I'm not going to stop you, but it is quite a deathly thing to do. The next rule I've got is essentially no sky basing, so you can't go up to Y100 and make a box in the sky and just bow people. You are allowed to make like forts on top of mountains and stuff like that. Just don't build a big box up in the sky, basically. There's going to be a grace period for 20 minutes. So the first 20 minutes we're not allowed to kill each other. That also means no stalking people in the first 20 minutes. I'm looking at Honey Fox there for that one.
Wait, what?
If you see somebody, just run away from them in the first 20 minutes. After that first 20 minutes, it's fair game, honestly.
Yep.
And the last one, it should be pretty self-explanatory because most people wouldn't want it to happen to them. But don't cross-team with other teams. I don't think it's going to happen, but I have to say it just in case. And also, don't stream snipe people, so don't find out where they are using their streams or anything like that because it's just generally not fair. I think...
Minute markers?
Yes, we have a 20-minute marker, so every 20 minutes you'll get an episode announcement. And I believe as well, Voodoo Bear, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you have something where it shouts out. Am I thinking of the wrong thing here? Do you have something that shouts out every 20 minutes?
Oh, if people that have died in that episode get put on the...
Yeah. Like a Hunger Games kind of thing where they, at the end of the day they did the cannon shots and said who's died. So that's part of the UHC pack that Voodoo's provided. So that's really cool.
Watch out for me on the end of episode 1, everyone.
So if I spawn a wither, are they on my team? No, okay.
Once Kane on their team, you can just take them. We don't want
it in terms of the rules. Does anybody have any questions before we actually start?
What's happening with voice chat?
Voice chat, we're all going to go into our separate rooms. So if you look just below where we are in Discord, everybody has a separate team. If you die, please go into the death chat. You should automatically be put in spectator mode. Please don't stay in your own respective voice channel for too long. Obviously, you can say like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I died to Swampert again." Sorry, but yeah, don't stay in there too long. Make your way into the death chat and spectate with the others, as to not spoil the rest of the game for the other players in your team. Any other questions?
No. Is it actually impossible to hit people in the first 20 minutes, or what if you see someone else in a cave and you get freaked out and you smack them?
What I would generally say is if you see somebody in the first 20 minutes, run away from them. Run away from each other. Don't one person stay one spot and then the other one run. Both run away from each other. Just try and get as far away.
Yeah, friendly fire.
I'm going to have to refer to Voodoo Bid for this one.
You can hit your own team.
Yay!
Well, you guys are dead then.
We're lucky MKB.
I'm gonna have to watch out for Ender.
I'm glad that McBean is not here.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well,
that's
on that
animal
note,
cruelty.
we're gonna stop the recording here, and then we will get everybody teleported around the map, and then we'll do a countdown of when the game's going to start. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have fun.